mysterious note. Failed. Retrieve the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Meet whoever took the horn. Dragonborn, I need to speak to you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, and I'll meet you. A friend. Evil. And yeah, just clearing it out. You know how it goes. Oh, look. Lots and lots of urns and chests and things. It's empty. Empty. What's in the chest? Flawless garnet, gold, lockpick, petty soul, brief potion of invisibility, amulet of Talos. Wow, that's pretty good. Dwarven dagger of siphoning, and apprentice robes of destruction. And gold. So that was a decent chest. That was a good enough chest for me. Make it out of here. Let's make it out of here alive. Alive, I say. Nearly at level 15. Nearly at level 15. I need to get some more conjuration going. I want to get to level 50 so I can start summoning those frost Atronachs. Even though the frost Atronach isn't that great, it's still useful to have on some occasions. For example, oh, I'm level 14. Should I do it? That is the question. Well, I'll have to have a think about this today. Oh, chest. We'll take all of that. I'm going to take all of that. I believe there's a potion right here. I really need to go and get some more potions, because I'm running very, very low. And as you saw, that took us out. Oh, there's a shrine. Hang on. Or not. What? Don't know what that is. I thought it was a shrine of one of the... I think they may be one of those soul gem traps where they put the soul gem in it and it uses a shout on you. That happens quite a lot, actually. There's a dragon wall with that as a guard, and if you're at a low enough level, it would just basically one-shots you. But I do not use too many shouts on this game, so I have not been to too many dragon walls. I may go later on just for the sake of slaying dragons, but... Oh, look, it's a Spriggan Matron. If you saw my character, my warrior character setup or review, I fought one of these. It's kind of a showcase of its abilities. And it wasn't that difficult. It took a few shots with the Daedric sword, which is impressive, but it's not... I mean, if you took that on a lower level, then I could imagine that would be hell. But the idea is that you won't be taking it on at a low enough level as it is, because it only appears at a certain level. Right, I am going to go and do some merchant shenanigans, and then I shall appear in Riverwood. So I shall see you then. I have arrived in Riverwood, and yeah, it's Riverwood, like it is and always has been. I was kind of half expecting a dragon attack, because that does happen, but Riverwood actually is a place you can encounter elder dragons. In the like the random villages and stuff where you can be attacked by a dragon. Riverwood is one place where it can be an elder dragon, funnily enough. And elder dragons are, I think, the highest of dragons. And did you see that? You know, at first she was in her leather armor, and then she like magically transformed into housewife. But while I was doing my merchant shenanigans, we did get a speechcraft level up, so we do have a level up now. So I don't know whether to put that into magic or a health. Since you can't like get any sort of perks to raise your magicka, like you can get perks to raise your defense up, such as heavy armor. I guess there's like I'm gonna put it into magicka just for the sake of we don't be able to seem to spam it as much. So where to put the perk? That's the question. Where's it worth putting? Heavy armor. Put 2 in that. Or what have I put in one-handed? 1. Huh. That's doing quite a lot of damage as it is. But if I put it into Conjuration now, the argument is that it's only Novice Conjuration, but at least it opens the way. I'm going to put it into Conjuration, just because I think we can work on Restoration later. Really what I need to do is, because I've got kind of like the necessary Restoration spells at the moment. Later on, I will start working on this, but for now, I want to get at least 3 perks into at least Conjuration, heavy armor and one-handed, just so they're not as weak as they are at the moment.
You're that visitor been poking around.
I'd like to rent the attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
I love the way that she like takes my money before I
I'm right behind you. As you
like,
wish, my thing.
She takes my money before she tells me there isn't an attic room. You know, I mean, if you think about it, you know, theoretically, anyone could come and ask for the attic room, but...
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this.
Yay!
We need to talk. Follow me.
Talk to Delphine. So either at the moment I could either go and talk to Delphine or go and give the horn back, but I'll do Delphine's stuff first because it's a bit more interesting. Now all this stuff in this room you can actually just take, so...
Close the door.
Because technically now you are a blade. I'll tell you all the coin purses. And you can take the blade sword off the wall, which is pretty fun. To do as much damage as 16. I may look into that and see how much it costs to upgrade it. Orcish Greatsword, 19 damage. Still so. My Dwarven upgraded mace is almost as powerful as that. It's a one-handed weapon, so... Scott Farsong, take it. If you can upgrade this at steel level, that'd be pretty cool to have, but I might... Wait, in terms of one-handed, I'll probably be working on the mace tree, so...
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
You're the one who took the horn?
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
What's with all the cloak and dagger?
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere.
What do you want with me?
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap.
That's not the answer to the question I asked.
I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Alright, go on then. Go on, I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Why are you... let's go with... How do you know I can trust
If
you?
you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
Why did you take the horn from Ustengraf?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor planet.
How did you know that? Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Indeed I can. That's how I first learned I was a Dragonborn.
Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
What makes you think that dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
So where are we headed?
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Let's go kill a dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute, and
No.
I'll be ready.
Delphine gives you the ability to like fast travel there, and she'll meet you at Kynes Grove. That's actually what I'm going to do, because her character mapping is terrible. I mean, it is
That's better. Let's get on the road.
purely awful. And I remembered while looking at this convenient shelf of potions that I did not in fact go to the potion place, I guess if you want to call it, the apothecary. So I need to go and do that.
Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
The awkward moment where no, I'm not going to finish that sentence. Or Lydia.
We heading out? As you will, my Thane. I will protect you.
So yeah,
with my
Delphine
life.
will now meet me in Kynes Grove. I'm going to fast travel pretty much to Whiterun to go to the apothecary and sell all these potions and stuff. Like the drafts that I'd never used that I've
Kynes
picked
Grove
up.
is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there.
I mean, there's been times where I've travelled with Delphine and she's on the right path, she's doing everything, you know, she's going the right way, and then suddenly she'll just wander into a river and get stuck. And there's been times where she's like walked into a river and then just randomly disappeared, like glitched out of the world, and then I cannot finish the rest of the Dragonborn quest. There's been times where she's gotten stuck in between, I don't know, say a rock and a branch. It's like, why would you walk into the river anyway? I mean, I know it's the shortest path, but... Well, I want this courier to come in. Have I still got Whirlwind Sprint on? No. Alright, the apothecary. Jump, headbutt. I'm not looking at you, cheeky youngster.
Take a good look around.
Alright,
I'm sure you look rather pale.
I've contracted
Could be
another.
ataxia. It's
Oh no, I think she always
So
says
you're an
say
alchemist,
that
then?
I'm quite ill, but we can check anyway. Potions, conjurers. I'll just kind of spam these. Oops, I may have just sold a potion of healing. That's why I didn't want to spam it. We'll keep the lock picking one. That's pretty cool. It just cold resist fast. We'll keep, that could be kind of handy in the future. What have you got? Potion of healing. 2 of those. Potion of minor healing. She doesn't have a whole lot, but she has some at least.
come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Do you have fast salts?
Pardon me. As long as you clean up.
Oh wow,
You know how to use it,
didn't
right?
mean to do that.
Mix
but-
a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and we have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. Of a sort.
Oh, I didn't.
Within these... If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
Huh.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Fire salts? No, we've got ectoplasm. Elves ear. No, you do not have fire salts. Lame! I have fire salts though. I will one day get round to showing you why I'm collecting fire salts, but for now
I offer remedies for ailments.
I'm just kind of collecting them. Right. Do I have a case of illness? I don't. She just constantly says I look pale then. I guess as a healer, you know, you see things that aren't really there. I need to fast travel. I have not discovered anything near Kinesgrove yet, so what I'm going to do is get a carriage to not Winterhold, not Whiterun, Windhelm, and then walk to Kinesgrove. That dragon shield looks a lot shinier than it really should be. Maybe it's varnished. Hello.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Windhelm.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
You'd think Windhelm would cost more to go there.
Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace
I
there
mean,
was built by
if you think about it, with the whole Civil War going on, that second, like Windhelm, theoretically is like the second capital city because it's, you know, that kind of like the capital of the Stormcloaks. So, do I want to get Windhelm now? No, we'll go straight to Kinesgrove. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll get Windhelm at a later date. It's up this way. Jump. What's this? A vein of iron ore? Most of the veins that you find out in the open are iron. They're either iron or corundum. I think that's how you spell it. I think that's how you pronounce it. Corundum. That's Delphine. I hear Alduin as it is. Yeah. See, look at her character pathing. Why is she going this way? This way we're gonna like end up at the backside of Kinesgrove. So there's Kinesgrove there. So why on earth is she going that way? See, we've come up on the... Oh, I do not understand the character mapping in this game. She's going... We're not... Okay. There's a mine just here. I think it's supposed to be refined malachite. Yeah, right there. There's Lydia. Yeah, because if you look outside, there's malachite ore and refined malachite, so... Where is Delphine? Did she go the retarded way? I have no idea, actually. Why does it have to happen in a Let's Play? Why? Why? Where are you? Maybe she's already at the top. And if not, I'm going to have a quick check to see where my last loading time was. Where the last save was. Whiterun was like a minute ago. We can do that. Should this be glitched out. Can fast travel back. That autosave does not work like I'd think. Like you'd think that it would autosave every time you travel at all. Like any time you're. Maybe if I open my menu. No. Anytime you're like just out in the open or something, and you. I don't know. Like when you fast travel, you'd think it'd autosave automatically. It doesn't though. Is she up here? Oh yeah, there you are. Okay. Gonna witness the resurrection of Salkanir.
Let's watch and wait.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm detected, so I can't sneak. Skeletal form dragon. Love it how he's like just talking while he's still a skeleton, as if it, you know, just. Oh wait, I'm discovered, aren't I? Yes.
You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance to dare take for yourself the name of.
Oh well, you know, these things happen.
Salukanir, Kridar, Jur.
You're gonna check it out. Now I'm expecting this. I'm expecting Salkanir to be a fire dragon. So, did lesser wards work? Probably do, but let's equip Unrelenting Force to begin with. And we're just gonna slap on healing just to kind of absorb it. He can wing beat me from here though, but. Slay the dragon! I know I have lightning bolt on regardless, so I'm not completely unarmed at long range. Oh, he's gonna crash. No, he's not. He's gonna land on me. He's gliding away from me magically. That's kind of disturbing. I love it how there's no dramatic way to fighting a dragon. It's all just about beating it down. There's me, Lydia, Delphine, and a Flame Edge not just beating its ass.
Oh, dang. You did it. Wait, something's happening. God's above.
Grab the bird. Num 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 num. Iron active torpor. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'll take it regardless.
It's true, isn't it? You really are
I
Dragon.
can hear another dragon. Or was that just me? Because this area is really, really prone for dragon attacks, so.
I owe you some answers, don't I? I owe you some answers.
Yes, you do.
don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing.
Have you ever
about
picked
that.
your nose and ate it? Who are you? What do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
I could explore these options, but Most of you will probably know what they are, so I'm just going to keep going.
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing dragons back?
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
So we need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So how do we get into the Thalmor embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together.
Okay.
Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Like this video if you saw the dragon flying in the background. Right, I'm not going to go and meet her in Riverwood. I am going to go to the Greybeards and get my last part of Fus Radar. Oh, that's an ebony mace. I think, like, the ebony weapons, I think they all look a bit goofy, except for the mace. I think the mace looks pretty cool. And the warhammer. It's the swords just look really kind of pathetic for what they're supposed to be. I don't know, they kind of... they don't look... They look like they try to go a bit elegant with them, and I get that, you know, elegant weapons, why not? But they overdid it, you know, they don't actually look like proper swords. They don't look like they could physically damage anyone, regardless of them being one of the best weapons in the game, you know?
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Winkel. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Yay!
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da.
Push. So the three words I think are like force, balance, push. Much more powerful. It's like the best shout in the game. Just sends all the giant stuff flying. Num 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 num. Fus Radar!
You have completed
Oh, I'm
Dragonborn.
gonna get shouted at now, am I?
Would speak to me. Stand between us.
Can I at least stand physically in the middle rather than skew it? I've got OCD, man. I'm gonna flip out if you don't let me stand in the middle. Ah! And Lydia's like flipping out.
Mage nu ispir, govadebron, dama da roch.
They said something about Dovahkiin, Izmir, Shaw,
You have tasted the voice of the Greybeard.
and
Passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
yeah. Okay. Now, I'm just going to go outside and just have a little bit of a try of, you know, Fus Radar. Because, no, I can't hurt anyone up on this mountain. So, why not? Fus. Yay! Okay. Now on to the Mage Guild quest.